Hello, Charles Folkart, April 19th, 2017. I'm going to get right to it, but first I want to thank you for subscribing and thank you for supporting this channel. Hey, I wanted to bring you here. I'm on my video, Let's Write a Book on MGTOW, and I got a response here from Hairless Ape. And you want people to pay in order to profit off their real story. So I asked him three questions. Tell us, how much work do you do for others for free? Just asking so maybe you could put together the book I'm talking about for free. Then I asked him another question. You assume much, don't you? He assumes there's going to be earnings from the book, and then he's assuming I wouldn't share those earnings with others. Then I asked him if you would volunteer to proofread, then the authors could save that fee and I could lower the cost. What do you say there, buddy? You want to volunteer your time? He comes back, he ignores all three of those questions, and he tells me that I'm crazy because I expect people who contribute to the book to help pay for the book, the cost of putting the book together, and then when we're done, the very least that they will get back is a copy of the book. Well, the book costs money, and it costs money to ship the book. So basically what I'm suggesting is they at least up front put in enough money to cover the cost of the book that they will get. So basically, and this is what I said in the video, Hairless Ape doesn't understand what he sees and hears, but hey, there's a lot of people out there like that. I'm going to show you something here about writing contests and how they operate. I'm just going to look at one. Let's go have a look at that, shall we? So we're at the National Young Arts Foundation. This is a competition for 15 to 18-year-olds. At the risk of making this a long video, I got to put in some background here. This is why you want to apply. You could receive up to $10,000 cash award and other benefits here. But I want to scroll down here to how to apply. And see this, you got to pay a $35,000 application fee or get a fee waiver. I've entered other writing contests, and you have to pay a fee to have them put your material, your content, into the program, and you have to pay a fee. That's not unusual. What I'm doing here is nothing unusual. In fact, I don't even want to touch the money, okay? I don't want to touch the money. We'll get somebody else to handle the funds. I can't believe. That's why nothing ever gets done. There's too many people. Oh, you can't do this, and you're trying to rip people off, and oh, you're just doing this for your own benefit. Here I go. I offer to help everybody else, and we put together a book of everybody's experience, and the first comment is a negative. But let's move on, shall we? I said that Trump's going to be worse than Obongo, and here's an article that says Trump delegates war making to generals. You can come back and read it. There's the link right there. And for those of you who need a credible source, here's the New York Times. So man, that's coming right from the God of publishing and truth itself. And you can come back here. There's the link right there. Trump is going to be worse than Obongo. I was scrolling down here last night, and I noticed this Brother Nathaniel Swamp Time with Donald Trump video. And my video on Kapner, I said that he pays a lot of money to rents, and therefore he gets that special link put right at the bottom here, so it's easy to see. Now he's buried in the middle. And you'll go scroll down here, you won't find any of Kapner's videos in that prime sweet spot there. Okay, and you also, he's only got this one small advertising over there. So they've knocked Kapner off the counter, and I got some more stuff on Kapner, but I'm not going to go into it right now. I've had enough of him for a while, but let's move on, shall we? You can come back here. This is News with Views. This is a book that exposes the IRS 501c3 church scam. This is the scam that I say Bro Nat Kapner is running. Make sure you see my video on the Bro Nat 501c3 scam. I'm not going to read all this because you don't like long videos, so you can come back here and read it on your leisure. It's all there now on the screen. You can pause it and read it later. I'm going to take you to two more links. Before I do that, though, this article mentions a fellow named Tom Cryer, and I am very familiar with Tom Cryer. I've got a couple of his videos on my hard drive. I want to save it. He passed away. He was 62. I want to go to his link, please. This fella Tom, he was an attorney for 35 years, and he found himself in the spotlight in 2006 when the federal government charged him with failure to file an income tax returns. He was able to get before the jury, which is very difficult to do when they don't want you to do it, but he was an attorney and he was able to do it. He was able to show the jury that his study of the law had led him to conclude that his right to earn a living was not taxable by the U.S. federal government. He was acquitted in July of 2007, and Tom founded this Truth Attack website, and I want to bring you to another link here that you can use. What I bring you here for is because I'm telling you that the federal income tax is illegal, it's voluntary, and you're not required to file a federal income tax return. You do it only because you're afraid. You're afraid of what the government is going to do to you if you do not file your voluntary tax return. And let's go over to one more link here, shall we? This is Tom Cryer's, the memorandum he calls it. It's written by Tom Cryer, like I said. It was filed in support of his motion to dismiss evasion charges filed against him in this lawsuit, United States versus Tommy K. Cryer. And I suggest, if you haven't already done your research on the federal income tax, this would be a very, very, very good place to start. I'm suggesting that we organize through social media to get a large enough group of us, maybe as many people as possible, and refuse to pay the federal income tax. It's illegal. We're giving them our money and they're using it against us. Why would you send weapons to the enemy so they can kill you with them? We have the means now, but I'm tired of talking to the wall, so I'm going to stop. Thank you for watching. Thank you for supporting this channel. It takes time and effort to produce these videos. If you get a benefit from them, consider supporting this channel. May you embrace the love of the truth, and may the grace of God our Father, the creator of the level plane and the sun and the moon which travels over the level plane earth, may his grace be upon us all, for we certainly need it. See you.
What I hate is most folks don't seem to care at all. What I hate is looking up and seeing chemtrails in a clear blue sky today.